As the name suggests, when you are interacting one-to-one with your client, you must have a goal. And earlier we have understood that the goal of counseling is the client must be able to self-actualize. The client must be able to behave normally. The client must be able to perform his task, his work efficiently and effectively. The productivity of your client must enhance. These are the general goals which we want to attain through counseling. But the goal is related to client. Now here in book some list of goals are given which will go through one by one. Developmental goal. Developmental goal are those wherein the client is assisted in meeting or advancing his or her anticipated human growth and development. Particularly, these goals are important to kids, children or adolescents. For kids, how to improve his intelligence. For children, how to develop his interest and inclination toward focused subject, or how to develop an interest in 360-degree pattern. And among adolescents, shifting adolescents from love focused arena to career focused arena. This is my personal experience. How we progress the development in infancy, childhood and adolescence age. That is a developmental goal. Preventive goal. In this, counselor helps the client to avoid some undesired outcome. Preventive goals are mainly used in cases of having malfunctioning of the brain, having wrong adaptation of the brain. In other words, if somebody is having abnormal behavior, so how to reduce the abnormal behavior, how to eliminate the abnormal behavior, and how to inculcate the new and normal behavior. So the counseling goal becomes preventive goal. Means you are going to prevent a person from the outcome which are not desired in our society. Then enhancement goal. In case the client possesses certain special abilities or skill, it can either be identified or further developed through the assistance of a counselor. For example, a person wants to clear the UPSC examination, MPSC examination, and very keen in government job. So the job of counselor will be to focus the attention of the person only on the knowledge which is very, very important from examination point of view. So from examination point of view and from getting good rank, that should be the objective of counselor. So when in coaching classes, one-to-one interaction is done by teacher with the student, they are having in their mind about the enhancement of the student. So the goal is, their goal is enhancement of mindset so that success can be obtained in any part of the career. Then remedial goal. Remedial goal is mostly used where the client is having intelligence below average, or client is subnormal, or the client is mentally retarded. Normally when the IQ is below 60, the person is called as mentally retarded. When the IQ is between 60 to 85, the person is called as subnormal. And when the IQ is 85 to 100, the person is called as below average. No, sorry, 85 to 100 is average, but below 100. So normally remedial goal is set for the people having IQ between 60 to 85, means they are subnormal, and below 60. So remedial goal is set for such person. Even remedial goal can be set in marital counseling. हाँ बोलो.
So what is the right age to find IQ?
What is the
right age? कुठल्या वर्गाच्या मुलांसाठी IQ टेस्ट करू शकतो?
We can do IQ test for 3 years onward, 3 years till death. Normally not done in below 3 years, but in some cases recommended for below 3 years also. And it is also recommended in aging. एजिंग में IQ डेटोरिएट होता है, इंटेलिजेंस कम होता है, तो इसलिए एजेड व्यक्ति की समस्या को भी समझना है तो IQ टेस्ट कर लेना चाहिए. 3 साल से पहले नॉर्मली रिकमेंड नहीं किया जाता, बट इसके बावजूद भी कुछ टेस्ट ऐसी हैं जो पेडियाट्रिक डॉक्टर यूज करते हैं जहां पर IQ 3 साल से पहले भी निकाला जा सकता है, क्योंकि 3 साल से पहले ब्रेन की डेवलपमेंट ही उतनी अच्छी नहीं होती है. प्रीनेटल पीरियड में ब्रेन 25% ग्रो होता है और इन्फेंसी तक अनदर 25%. तो हार्डली 50% ब्रेन अगर ग्रो हुआ है तो ऐसे व्यक्ति का IQ क्या निकालेंगे हम. और फिर अगर साधारणतः 10 साल से पहले जो IQ निकाले जाते हैं उसको IQ नहीं बोलते, DQ बोलते हैं, डेवलपमेंटल क्वोशेंट बोलते हैं. पर्टिकुलरली चाइल्डहुड में और इन्फेंसी पीरियड में भी अगर IQ निकाला तो उसको DQ बोलते हैं, डेवलपमेंटल क्वोशेंट. बट नॉर्मली कुछ लोग IQ का भी वर्ड यूज करते and DQ का भी वर्ड, बट राइट वर्ड इज DQ, डेवलपमेंटल क्वोशेंट. और डेवलपमेंटल क्वोशेंट निकालने की कुछ स्पेसिफिक टेस्ट है, जैसे एक सेगविन फॉर्म बोर्ड करके एक टेस्ट है जिसमें हम डेवलपमेंटल क्वोशेंट निकालते हैं बच्चों का. और एक टेस्ट है जिसमें बच्चा कौन सी एक्टिविटी परफॉर्म कर रहा है, वो एक्टिविटी लिखी है और वो क्रोनोलॉजिकल एज के अनुसार लिखी हुई है. तो क्रोनोलॉजिकल एज के अनुसार अगर वो एक्टिविटी परफॉर्म करता है तो फिर वो उसका मेंटल एज डिसाइड होता है ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ परफॉर्मिंग एक्टिविटी. और फिर बाद में मेंटल एज डिवाइडेड बाय क्रोनोलॉजिकल एज मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 100 करके DQ निकाला जा सकता है. दैट इज रिमेडियल गोल. हाँ बोलो.
सर एवरी एज ग्रुप लाइक 3 to 10 का एज ग्रुप, 11 to 20 का एज ग्रुप, ऐसे एज ग्रुप के लिए अलग अलग IQ टेस्ट है क्या कि सबके लिए सिमिलर ही है?
IQ टेस्ट बहुत सारे प्रकार की होती है और नॉर्मली IQ टेस्ट क्या गोल है उस टेस्ट का उस पर निर्भर करती है. बट मेनली 2 प्रकार की IQ टेस्ट होती हैं, एक परफॉर्मेंस बेस्ड IQ और दूसरा एक ट्रेड बेस्ड IQ. परफॉर्मेंस बेस्ड एक्टिविटी में परफॉर्मेंस बेस्ड IQ में टेस्ट में कुछ परफॉर्म करने को कहा जाता है कुछ परफॉर्मेंस रिलेटेड टास्क दिए जाते हैं। और ट्रेट बेस्ड आईक्यू में या तो वर्बल क्वेश्चंस होते हैं, पजल्स होते हैं, या फिर नॉन वर्बल जैसे टेस्ट होती है, जैसे एसपीएम इज अ नॉन वर्बल टेस्ट, आइडेंटिफाई द ट्रेट ऑफ द पर्सन। तुमने एसपीएम किया है तो एसपीएम में जैसे हम बोलते हैं कि ऑब्जर्वेशन एबिलिटी, थिंकिंग क्लैरिटी, जनरल रीजनिंग, एब्स्ट्रैक्ट रीजनिंग, ये सब उसके फैक्टर्स हैं आईक्यू के। और कोई सवाल? देन एक्सप्लोरेटरी गोल्स होते हैं। नाउ व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ एक्सप्लोरेटरी गोल्स? इट इम्प्लाइज एग्जामिनिंग ऑप्शंस, assessing skills and trying new and different activities, and identifying association with environmental relationship. Now what it mean actually? It means नॉर्मली इंडस्ट्री में भी होता है और पर्टिकुलरली 8, 9, 10th, 11th, 12th में वी एक्सप्लोर द करियर फॉर द एडोलसेंस बॉयज और गर्ल्स. सो करियर एक्सप्लोरेशन एंड पोटेंशियल आइडेंटिफिकेशन इन इंडस्ट्री, मतलब द पर्सन if some higher level job which demands higher caliber, whether the person can perform, will be able to perform or not, it will be assessed before giving him the job. That is called as potential identification. Similarly, potential is also identified in various competitive exams. You will not be invited to become an IAS. You will be asked to appear for the exam, and they will test your knowledge and IQ both, by which, and they will set the benchmark. So at an above fixed benchmark, people will be separated. So it is a kind of exploration of human potential through competitive exam. In industry, through various observation methods and psychometric testing, the potential of a person is identified so that higher position can be given. And in schooling age, in 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 10th standard, we understand intelligence, interest, personality, motivation and aptitude of the person to explore career, a best career for the boy or girl. That is called as exploratory goal. Then reinforcement goal. Reinforcement is used to recognize condition wherein client resorts to appropriate way of doing things, thinking and or feeling. Again, reinforcement is important in cases of maladaptation or maladjustment of the person. If a person is too perfectionist. I remember a case of one person, वो अभी भी मेरे ऑफिस में आता है. The person, he himself is not having parent. His parents are lost in some incident. He is anath, he is alone, and he is married to, not by choice, it is by chance it has happened. but the person was aware that he is marrying to schizophrenic girl. But by chance, the girl's parent have exploited the boy, and a schizophrenic girl married to the boy. Now the boy is so perfectionist. He is my client, age around 32 to 33. He is so perfectionist and he is so biased about his values, or he is having such a faulty belief that he says, I don't want anything of my father-in-law and my mother-in-law. I don't want any help from their family. Even he has been given proposal to come and stay at home. At one point of time, when he was not ready, so he has been offered a flat of rent of 12,000 rupees where the girl and this man can live happily. So all these favor were done by parent with the intention that the girl should not have a problem and the son-in-law should not have a problem. But he has refused all the facilities offered, and he said, I am confident about myself, I am a earning person and I can manage with my wife. Even the kind of treatment required to the wife, he said, no, I don't want to take help from the parent. He was in trouble, financial trouble, and once his father-in-law has given 10,000 rupees to me as a, just keep it. If it is accepted by the son-in-law, then only take it or return to me. When I told the son-in-law, he has terminated the counseling from me. He said, no, I don't want any help from my father-in-law. So such an extreme and faulty belief, such an extreme negative attitude. Finally, you will not believe the father-in-law have decided. The father-in-law have been decided that I will keep happily that schizophrenic girl at home, but I will not talk to that son-in-law. I will not have any kind of interaction with the son-in-law. He has separated the girl, separated the relationship from son-in-law, and now the son-in-law moves around my office and tells me, sir, kuch adjustment kar do. Lekin, see what is his attitude? Sir, kuch adjustment karo so that I can get my wife. But, sir, you don't ask me to live at my father-in-law's home. ये छोड़ के सब कुछ करो. Such a bad and negative attitude. So in such worst cases, reinforcement is required. Particularly attitude modification program, positive or negative reinforcement has to be given, and the person should be made, the person should be able to deal with the practically with the life, and not very theoretically with the life. Then cognitive goal.
Sir.
हाँ बोल.
Sir, what can be the reason for this attitude? I mean, I'm not getting the word to say, but what can be the attitude? Because I have one person in my family who lost his parent at a very tender age, and he carries this same attitude.
It is some kind of chemical locha in the brain, which is not known to scientists now. Scientists को नहीं पता.
Sir, I think that. Hello.
हाँ बोलो ना.
Sir, I think that that person has lost his parent at a very tender age. So from the beginning, he is proving himself over and over again. So I think that has taken over in his mind. Like, I can do it, I can do it, and then he is trying to prove it to everyone else.
But he is failing in many instances. From
Yeah, sir, but he is obstinate to do it, and that is why I think problem is there.
probably that might be the thinking, that might be the one of the way of thinking of the boy, the person. But you know, his failure was to the extent that see, the negative attitude is towards his profession also. He is Pandit and he is astrologer. He is a meditation expert. He can perform all the activity which Ramdev Baba can perform. All many kind of yogas he can perform. But you know, when somebody believes in him, he continuously increases charges. At one point of time, you will not believe, he has started Katha Vachan, Satyanarayan Puja at one home. And initially he has charges 500 rupees, and when he has been called regularly, he has demanded for puja 10,000 rupees. बोले नहीं, 10,000 के नीचे नहीं आऊँगा, देना है तो दो, नहीं तो मत दो. And when the person refused, he has not bargained, he has allowed to quit the client but not bargain. And at another home he is doing at 500 or 1,000. Means he was having tendency, a negative tendency to understand the faith or understand the majburi of some person and reinforce his own faulty thoughts, reinforce his own faulty beliefs on the person. Same he is doing with his father-in-law. So what you are saying might be correct, but that is the mild stage. He is at the severe stage. कभी मेरे ऑफिस में आप लोग आए तो मैं उससे जरूर मिलवाऊंगा आपको. Then physiology goal, physiological goals. I will complete this, then we will continue. Physiological goal ensures acquiring the basics, understanding and lifestyle habits for the good physical health. Now some people wants to be physically fit as well as mentally fit. So to become a gymnast, to become a sport person, the use of sports psychology is recommended. Means understand the psychology of winning and losing, understand the psychology of opponent, understand the behavior, the anxiety level and the stress level of winner, and then फिर यूज करो अपने जो हथियार, अपने जो डाउ पेच जिसको बोलते हैं, then use it. That is physiological goal. And psychological goal, it represents the developing good social interaction skills, learning emotional control, developing positive self-concept and so on. The psychological goal, if somebody will ask me, I will straightway recommend continuous development of self-concept, positive self-concept, continuous development of ego strength and continuous development of the self-esteem. Means self-concept, self-esteem and ego strength should be developed continuously, so psychological goal can be attained. And another 5 psychological functions, that is curiosity, exploration, action tendencies, association, dissociation, and the last one is affiliation. So all these psychological tendencies should be well controlled by the person, then the psychological goals of the counseling will be achieved. So 2.5 minutes are left. Now I am opening this topic for discussion.